Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the James Madison Dukes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So NC State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected. Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
QB decides to keep it here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
NC State has moved into the red zone.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So James Madison's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Making people miss. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. NC State comes to the line quickly.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A quick throw out left, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps. fresh set of downs.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They'll run it to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Bailey. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Dukes are going to keep this drive rolling.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And the Dukes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Dukes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense facing second and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And the game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. NC State comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The offense really clicking here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got his man open downfield into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. James Madison's offense back out there now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? It's a short completion to the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Dukes will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. NC State comes to the line quickly. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
NC State now operating in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The shotgun running play call. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. You try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense wraps him up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers, and they're
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They get the second half started with the running play. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And that run produces a decent gain. NC State has moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It smothers. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. NC State lines up first and goal. A handoff from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? It's an option look. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That puts them on top in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Dukes. This offense really clicking. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Back to throw. It's Bailey. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but hey, will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll run it from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's good execution on the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important second down play coming up. They call the draw play here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. As the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Here's a great...
Knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Dukes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looks on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Comes up with the catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Dukes move into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go! Check.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He stays alive. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. He hands it to the back. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Looks right for a quick completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So here we go, a critical 3rd down play. This offense eager to keep the drive going and not settle for 3. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.